Good day, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. It's great to see all of you. It's starting to get warm here again. Starting to get a little bit warm. So I hope where you're at, it's not that warm. Hold on, let me adjust my fan. I want to make sure it's not blowing directly on the mic. But what is the temperature here right now? Let me see.
Bazu77 just redeemed Big Boom.
Elena, hello. As of right now, Elena, I hope you're doing well. I was thinking about you and a riff. And I hope the best for you. I heard about the measles outbreak that's happening there. Stay safe. Just stay safe. Remember, you're in a good location. Nicholas from sunny Sweden. Hello. I have a plan. Nicholas, it's wonderful to see you. Hello over on YouTube. I have a itinerary for a trip to Sweden in a couple months that is going to be amazing. I've been already. I loved it. And Mrs. Shawn and myself, she came up with a really good itinerary to go to Sweden. So, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. It's just, yeah, I like Sweden. I like all the Scandinavian countries. So overall, the trip was amazing. We did 2 weeks in Scandinavia. Not enough time, I can tell you. But as the way that we travel is travel as if you're going to go back. Devlin, hello. Wuko? Wuko? Hello? M Mystery. How have you been? I've been well. How about you? Thank you for coming in. Do not miss Stockholm. Well, we did Stockholm the first time and loved it. Absolutely loved it. We spent a couple days in Stockholm, and as a photographer, let me see here really quick. Let me be on the right freaking computer. Let's jump over here. I'm totally going on a tangent here. So is that going to be in this collection? Well, there's Oslo. So it's gotta be. Hold on, I'm gonna do some dead scrolling. Typing upside down drowsy on the phone. Well, good to see you, Devlin. Hi, Caroline. Dator, hello. Hello. Okay. Let me get back here. Let's go. Okay, I'm trying to remember our trip. We ended in Norway. So yeah, let me do. Stockholm. I hope everybody is staying cool and having a great day. Nicholas just got me really jacked up. There's not a possibility, but Mrs. Shawn and I are, Mrs. Shawn and I are planning a trip back to Sweden. And the first time we were there, we had just a wonderful time. So now I'm all jacked up on Sweden. Okay. Let's take care of some introductions. Now I kind of want to go through these again. We just had such a great time. Devlin says, I love Sweden. Nor! How you doing, Nor? Ooh.
Dupebug just subscribed with Prime. Do you know why elevators are so great? They are very uplifting. But personally, I don't like them, they always let me down. I have taken steps to avoid them.
Ugh. Nor says, yes, it's very cool here. It's winter. That's right. I forgot you're in the southern hemisphere. Dupebug, thank you so much for the sub. And the elevator puns, you nailed it. You nailed it. Okay. I'm all over the place here. All over the place. What year was this? Oh my gosh, 2015. 2015. Why so long ago? This is interesting. I totally screwed up. Well, we don't need to get into that. But okay. We need to get back on track here, or I'll spend all day talking about Sweden. Hello, everybody. My name is Shawn Kozel. I am a photographer. I am based in Germany. Wherever you are watching this, I hope you can see a Linktree link within the description, and you can find me every place I am on the interwebs. If you would like to join my Discord and share your work with me, or ask me questions, you can always join my Discord from there. If you're watching this on YouTube, Twitch, like, subscribe, follow, all those things that help the channel out. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you are on Behance and you'd like to subscribe to me from there, you can. And or buy me a cup of joe. Okay, so we have finished our community challenge. Let's talk about Norway and the Viking row moves. We did, okay, let's, you're killing me. Let's jump into here. This is, let's see, Copenhagen. There's a specific ship that I know I've got a ton of images. Okay, when did we do? Oh, no, that was in Copenhagen, wasn't it? It wasn't in Norway. So, now we're in Munich. I've got 80,000 photos. Now we're at Bergeltz. Okay, Bergeltz. Where's this? Heidelberg. Okay. In Norway, we ended up taking a ferry. I was so amazed by the fjords in Norway that I was just taking, I think I took like 1,000 images. We took a ferry across a monster fjord. Took hours, and it was just amazing to see all the waterfalls. Just had a great time. I mean, look at this stack right here, 253. Sweden, Norway, Emma road trips are the best. Emma road trips. Um, but let me keep scrolling. Gosh. Okay. Hold, please hold. Like this waterfall. Jeez. Summer road trips. Well, we did something really interesting when we did it. It was we flew in and we took trains, ferries, yeah, pretty much trains and ferries. I love me a road trip because I love getting lost. But okay, where was it? Do I have the name of this town? Bergen. Such a lovely place. And we ended up, and this is the different, oh, now I'm back. Come on, Shawn. Okay. Those of you that have been part of my streams are aware of this. So this is up on the hilltop above Bergen, and we took a tram up to the top, and the weather moved so fast. It was absolutely amazing. It was pouring down rain, and then all of a sudden the sun kind of came out, and it was gorgeous, beautiful. So here comes a Norwegian mountain goat, a man going for a little jog, and he's going through these rocks like they're nothing. I'm sitting there just walking along the path near these rocks. I trip, I fall, I cut up my freaking leg, I gouge the back of my camera. It was mayhem. But yeah, looks stunning. It is. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. But yeah, that's let's see if I've got, yeah. I tried, oh here, there's Bergen in the tram. Mayhem, unlike April beef. Mayhem. Ooh, I gotta clean my sensor. What camera is this? Oh. Okay. I think I watched too many doodle games. No, there's never too much. Never too much. That could be rain. That's a pretty big... Nope. It's the exact same location. That's a dust spot on the sensor. Let's take a look here. Let's go into the remove tool. Hit visualize spots. And it's right there. Should we do the dust removal, see if it gets it? Let's try it. You got it. It looks like it only got two. One up here, one down there. Huh, I wouldn't have called that a dust spot, but okay. Oh, then it, look down here. Did it think the buoys? The buoys? It thinks the buoys are dust. That's hilarious. It removed them. So when you are doing dust removal or any automated removal and you disagree, remember, you can highlight it and hit delete. You can click on it. You can hit the trash can over here. Delete. I don't know if you can select multiples. No, you can't. But I thought people were boosting their photos hard, but Norway is just that gorgeous. It is. It is. Okay. I'm not worried about that. Let's see. Do I see any other dust removal? I do not. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's beautiful. If you come in, let's look at this photo. I did this photo. Let's hit D for develop. And I can tell you I went a little over the top on this, but that's the before. That's the after. Mainly just dealing with the clouds. And bringing out a little bit using DAs. Went a little overboard there. Little tiny house up here. Yeah. Okay. We have finished. Let's jump into my Discord. We have finished the Art in Nature Community Challenge. Kirsty popped in a day late, or 5 days late, and says, I'm late to the party, but I just wanted to share Art in Nature piece, if that is okay with everyone. The title of the piece is The Poppy of Life, and I photographed it with an OM system, OM1 with an Olympus 60mm macro lens, and did a focus stack using Zarine focus stack software, which didn't turn out well, but I decided to, instead of starting over again, I decided to take it into Photoshop and added a bunch of effects and filter, and just threw everything that I had in Photoshop at it. So let's take a look at this. Kirsty was not joking. You've got a ton of filters going on here. I mean, it's kind of fun. I think doing a little bit of pixel stretching, maybe? Masking. We've got the paintbrush. I enjoy Kirsty's edits. She has come a long, long way from over the last 5 years, as long as we've known her, 6 years probably. And it's her, I don't want to call it abstract editing. This is abstract, but from where she started to this, I'm pretty darn impressed. And it's like, all right, good job, Kirsty. Way to explore. So, yeah. I like it. I like it. Very nice. Thank you for sharing. Anybody new here? Would this kind of art be called surrealism? I don't know. I don't know, Nor. Chat, do you have any input on that? It could be? Whoa, what's happening with chat? Devlin, oh, okay. That doesn't come up on Restream. Gotcha. Devlin, thank you so much for the 55 stream streak. Why don't the stream streaks speak? Haba, blah, blah, meow, meow. A bather, blah, bah, bah. I like it and love the slightly off-center composition. As do I. It's called contemporary, maybe. Or I'd call it contemporary, maybe. Caroline, I think you're right. I think you're right. I don't know. But very nice. Very nicely done. I like it. All right, give that some love. Oliver, hello there. Good to see you, Oliver. I hope you're having a great day. Let's jump into here. And for anybody new here, should we go through the community challenge? Do we want to see it again? Or are you all sick of it and you're done? Or if you are new here and you're wondering about it, we can go through it. Kind of up to you. Oliver was the decisive winner of the community challenge. So that's fun. I'll give a second. Who do I have to add? Okay, hold on. Doing a death scroll again. I need to check the owners. It's Linda. Linda, I need to add. I did not get Linda's Behance. But we can add that. No problem. No problem. All right. We will not go through the challenge. I think everybody's sick of it, ready to move on. All right. Let's jump into Lightroom Classic. And the next couple streams, I'm kicking around the idea of something, and I'm not sure what. But in a week, let's go ahead, get that synced. In a week, I'm going to be flying to the States. So today and Tuesday will be normal streams. And then I will be off for the next 3 streams. So I fly out Thursday, and I come back a week that Friday. So that's what's going on there. Okay. I don't know what was syncing, but it took forever. I'm slightly curious, or hold on. That's the cruise. Bergen. Where did we fly into? We must have flown into Copenhagen, I am guessing. Oh. Okay. This... I can't even remember when I did this, or how I did this. I did print this. This is framed. I've got this framed someplace. Like I kind of I might have done a selective color. In my older camera, you have the opportunity to do a selective color. And I almost guarantee that's what I did there, is this was actually done in camera. So good. That's a fun camera. Ooh. Did I edit these? Looks freezing in the photo. Is it? It was June. So this was for our anniversary that we did this trip. It definitely was pants weather. It's not. Let's look at the people. Let's see how the people are dressed. The tourists, the locals would probably call it short weather. But there's jackets. Definitely we have jackets and scarves. So I would call, yeah. I wouldn't say freezing. Did it snow on us? Oh, what I was gonna say. In Copenhagen, this church steeple, you can see the person up here at the top. There's a person there's a person. Holy snikes. When we went up the stairs, up the spiral to the top, it was rainy. Yeah, chilly, Nor. Well, you might be freezing. You might be freezing. Just because of your location where you're used to. Nicholas, I blame you for this. You and Devlin. You guys have got me all excited about heading back to Scandinavia. Oh, what's the name of this place? I cannot remember the name, but it's like a free village. Beware, here be dragons. Look at all these shoes. It was raining. It was raining good. Is this? Oh, this is when we went to the top. Yep. So we got up to the top. Okay, that's us on the train. Yes, that's Chris was in my mind. Christinia? Yes, you are 100% correct, Nicholas. Absolutely. We got up to the top and it just started pouring on us. Which, what are you gonna do? You're on vacation. Just don't try to slip. Don't try to fall. But got some great views. Okay. I'm trying to remember where we started. Okay. Copenhagen cruise. We're still in Copenhagen. Oh, they had a Red Bull diving contest. Cliff diving contest. We were not there for it. Okay. Ah, The Little Mermaid. Jeez. We still? No, now we're maybe we did start in Sweden. Because now we're back to Stockholm. The Living Museum. Skansen? I love these old thatch roofs. I tell you, not good photos. You know, if only there was a tool that you could use on these photos to maybe remove all these distractions. Oh, this is okay. Did you see the Vasa ship? Nope. Yes, of course I did. This is why I wanted to find this. Let's see here. Okay. For those of you that don't know, this ship was, I cannot remember the years, and I probably didn't take any photos of the information of the ship, but it's old. And maybe was it in the 1600s? Well, I'm thinking the 1600s. Anyway, you can look it up. Vasa, V-A-S-A, if you want more information on it. But this ship was built, and it was just a marvel for the Navy. And one of the things that they did is, as you can see, this is very strange, is it had 2 stories of guns. So, on the maiden voyage, Hyena, hello, early 1600s. Thank you, Nicholas. I know it's probably Nicholas. On its maiden voyage, and God, if only there was a tool that could remove this noise. That's a lot of noise. On its maiden voyage, it went off into the harbor, and there was a gust of wind, and it lisped. And when it lisped, the gun ports were open because it was all everybody was there watching it, and it was like, ooh, ah. And it filled up with water and sank. and it just went down. And it sat in the mud till 1976, I believe it was discovered. And they were able to bring it back, find a huge percentage of the ship, like 96% of the ship, and they put it back together. So pretty freaking amazing. Now, the problem is this ship, now I was there 10 years ago. This might be able to tell. All right. Down here, you can see how it is being held up by supports. They have all these supports. Well, as of right now, it has been discovered that it is sinking again because it's so heavy. There's so much weight that it's actually sinking. It's like sinking into itself. So I saw on the BBC that they have added a whole bunch of sensors. Third floor draft, hello. Yes, my favorite boat of all time. Is it really? Do you have a favorite boat? They have added sensors, and I don't know if it's automated. It cannot stop sinking. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. So there's all of these sensors now, and they are constantly watching and adjusting and moving and bracing and just getting everything, trying to protect this ship. I might be able, yeah, down here. So they've added different sensors and different spacers that are fully adjustable, so whatever is needed to help not sink the ship. Captain Jack Sparrow left the chat. That's what they're working on. But I guess from the story that I initially read about this is that it was literally starting to list again. So it wasn't upright anymore, and it was starting to tilt. And obviously that became a huge concern. But this was amazing. Absolutely freaking amazing. What did I shoot this? ISO 6400. Okay, this is a raw file. Yes, it is. Okay, let's go ahead, and you can see we've got a lot of noise. Go home, ship, you're drunk. So let's go ahead. We're going to hit D. We're going to come in here, and I don't even know. I didn't edit this. Let's just do a adaptive color. Oh, that's too bright. Let's go ahead, hit auto. For best results, avoid using auto and adaptive color. Okay. I've had enough of your ship. 6400 ISO. This is what happens when no one says no to the king. Yeah. I mean, did they think it was a good idea? Oliver, I did not see your stream streak. Thank you for streaking. I like that you push the ISO, not afraid. I had absolutely, how can I put this? I had no choice. This place is dark. And so really getting in and figuring out, and 10 years ago, I really probably, that's been edited. I probably didn't know any better. That's an issue. It is so dark in there, yeah. Yeah, this ship was the monument to hubris. Bigger, better, taller. The funny thing is, I seriously wonder if like, who came up with the idea of saying, hey, let's have 2 floors of guns? Just curious. Okay, let's get in, and let's zoom in. So, wow, that is freaking noisy. So let's go ahead. We're gonna denoise. And for anybody wondering, I'm working on my M3 MacBook Pro. Did you see how fast that was? Denoise in the past used to take like possibly a couple minutes. It's been optimized for the M series for Apple, and don't worry, Windows users, it's coming. It's just been optimized. So you can see the difference. That's the before. That's the after. Like, holy cow. I did not expect it would. Okay. Oh, please hold. Oh, that's the adaptive color. Okay, let's go ahead. Yep, adaptive profile. Let's update. Yep, thank you. Son of a gun, that did a good job. Wow. I mean, you can still see a little bit of noise that we've got going on, but nothing like how it was. Low light is needed to protect them longer. No, I think you're right, Nor. In fact, I know you're right, because I learned about that with the Steamboat Arabia that is in Kansas City. When I lived there many, many years ago. Many years ago. Wow. Nicholas, I have to say thank you. I was not expecting to go back to old photos and play with them, try out new tools. This is not what I was planning on doing. So thank you. I want you know we got to do it. We have to try it. How noisy is this? It's pretty noisy. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and hit D. Let's come in. Let's denoise to begin with. Okay, that was noisy. All right, we've got our denoise. Oh yeah, just going through my shots from 2018. ISO in the 6400s with a 1/50th of a second exposure. I totally thought you were thinking image distraction removal. Oh, I am going to. Hyena, I'm taking care of the noise first. I need to read about this ship again. I can't remember exactly why its design was a failure. There's plenty of other ships with multiple gun decks that didn't sink leaving the harbor. It was the wind. Oliver, it was the wind. The doors, and maybe people actually learned from this, but let's look at this image here. Okay, so the doors were open. Mistake number one. It's top heavy. Mistake number two. So once the wind gust came and it tilted and water started rushing in to the lower gun deck, it was done. I mean, maybe after something like this, they learned, keep the doors closed. I know it was the wind that pushed it, but there must have been more to it, or they would have sunk, or they'd all have sunk in the water. I think because the doors were open, and I'm just going by memory. So if you discover something different, please let me know. Maybe they designed others to have a lower center of gravity. Possibly. Okay. I took a lot of pictures of the ship. Where are we? We're here. Okay, we're gonna go in, just like Hyena said. Distraction removal. Now, Adobe has... They've... In their FAQs for Lightroom Classic with a lot of stuff, they have a specific way that they want you to edit. And if you do not edit, and you've got overlapping things when AI, it's fine. It's no big deal. That's when you have to just update a lot of stuff. So they had ballast to lower the ship because they knew it was top heavy, and that lowered the water line to dangerous levels, and a bit of wind doomed it. That sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. Okay, so remove tool. We're gonna go into people. We're gonna let it detect the people. And I'm curious about the shadow in the top. Like there's a silhouette. It didn't get the silhouette. It didn't get all the people. Let's see how it goes. "15 seconds. Does such a great job. It's missing some shadows, but that's fine. That's fine. And if I want to keep on removing, we can just jump over into the remove tool itself. And we can remove this guy. Oh, it did not do a good job. So we know it isn't doing a good job, so we're going to use generative AI on that. Let's try it again. And let's do... Oh, we could really go overboard with this and remove like wires and cables. Okay, I want to remove this person too. I think I got them all. I don't like this. Nope, that person's taking a photo. Photographers aren't allowed. And we got people over here. Let me know in chat. Do you go back to your old photos when new tools come out and test them? Imagine working on a ship like this in that period. I really can't. Oops. I missed somebody. Hyena says yes all the time. Let's get that shadow. I have a tendency, whenever new tools are coming out, obviously I know what's coming. And I will take photos intentionally for tools that are coming out. So I will take bad images for those tools. I have 100,000 plus archive that I regularly go back to. Nice. I have 2 to 5 versions of each photo I like. Nice. Oliver says not to test new tools. I just do that on new photos, but I do go back and try out different editing styles I've learned since I've first edited. I have not. Yeah, that's my excuse for bad images too. I took them deliberately to test stuff, honest. Dust removal. Reflection removal. Like, I don't have any dirty I don't have a dirty sensor. Okay? I'm very meticulous about making sure. Now, back then, here, I probably did have a dirty sensor. A lot of construction. Yeah, this right here. 4 years. I always had those 2 spots on all of my photos. This was, where did I live? I wasn't in, this was before I moved to Boston. Yeah, I didn't even know back then. I knew it was a sensor spot. Right there. I didn't know about cleaning it. I didn't know about having them or getting them cleaned. As soon as I moved to Boston, I joined a camera club. And they had, like, a couple times a year, they had people come in and just to clean sensors during the meetings. I've only had actual sensor dust once. Normally it's dust on or in the lenses. No, this is sensor. Or it's just the millions of flies in the air that look like dust spots. Eek, eek, eek. So yeah, anyway, I would go through something like this. What I used to do is I'd use a clone stamp tool. Then again, maybe not, because look at this. This one's been edited and I didn't remove it. Shawn. What? Rookie. Noob. All right, now this is bothering me. We have to remove it. You noob. You're fired. Holy snikes, that was fast. 1, 2, 3. Wow. 7. All right. My old Canon 100 to 400 lens was so notorious for gathering dust inside it, it was nicknamed the Canon Dust Pump. Eesh. I had a nightmare scenario recently, changed lenses in northern Canada, and thought I caught a black fly in the exchange. That is a nightmare. Now, I am not ripping on any camera brands. One of the big reasons that I went with Nikon is because of the dust, sand, a little bit of rain sealant that it has on its lenses and cameras. my father shoots Canon, and so when they came to visit us in Boston, we got stuck in a rainstorm and it fried his entire camera. He was not happy with me at all. And I'm like, should have bought a Nikon. Now, with that being said, my trip to Iceland, I was caught in horrific rain in Iceland, and it fried one of my lenses. So, did he not have a weather sealed lens on it? Not all of them are. No. But yeah. And you know what? That's the second time that he's fried a lens like that. When he retired, he started driving school bus, and he was driving on a field trip, and somebody punctured a small prick. He had his camera bag under the seat, and on top of the seat, somebody put a case of water, and somehow one of the bottles got punctured, and it sat there and dripped in his camera bag, and he was unaware of it. He was driving, and it ended up flooding and fried his camera there too. That's the second time that's happened. Noor says, I still have an old Minolta. Don't know if it still works. Minoltas. I mean, I've used mine in rain and they're still fine. Okay. Only Canon premium bodies and lenses have water sealing. Then that would be a no for them, for my dad. Okay, good information, Oliver. Not even all the premium L lenses do. My 35mm doesn't, and my 50mm needs a filter on the front to complete the weather sealing. I have gotten so far away from filters, lens filters, unless it's a star one that you put on and you shoot in the light and it makes the stars. The norm, like this used to really upset me. You go in to buy a camera and you're like, by the way, chat, congratulations on 100 messages. You go in, you buy a camera, maybe a kit, maybe a new body, new lens, whatever. And if you are somewhat new, make sure to put it that way. And they always try to sell you the freaking lens. I don't even know what the screw-on clear lens, and they're like, it'll protect your lens. It will, it's to end up doing this or that or the other thing. And it's a load of crap. You're putting in more glass that you have to go through. UV filters. Not even the UV filter. I'm just talking about the clear. Like filters, the UV filters, and yes, there's tons. I'm just talking about that they want to sell you this one more piece of equipment that's totally not needed. It's about as useful as a shoulder strap. Nobody uses a shoulder strap, or they shouldn't. Ugh. Okay, Oliver says Canon has made some interesting design choices over the years. The 50mm is because the center of the lens moves to the focus, and without a filter, that moving part is exposed. UV filters used to be useful standard on film, but they do nothing for digital. noisy. Noisy. Not even noise, just noisy. Oh my gosh. Another fun feature on my camera, which in the right scenarios is very cool, but a tilt shift effect, but in camera it's called miniature. Because digital cameras already have UV filtering built in. Hit G, Shawn. All right. Am I still in Stockholm? We're still in Stockholm. I'm still trying to figure out where we started this trip at. Like, I don't remember most of this. Now, okay. This church means business. If you get talking or you're sleeping in the pews during Mass, you're gonna get shot. Not funny, chat? No, nothing? Okay. Moving on. Moving on. Trying to be funny. Failed. I love architecture. I love the old architecture of churches. One of my absolute favorite things. I read books on cathedral architecture, the Cathedral Crusades. Yeah. Pew pew into the snooze pews. The Stockholm Ghost Walk. We did not do. Oliver says, ooh, there's an update for Bridge, and Devlin says, shut up. And I don't know if that's to me or to Oliver for his excitement. Wow, I just suck. Like, I seriously, that's edit. What did I do to this? It says it's edited. Did you shoot any of the subway stations? We didn't take any of the subways in Stockholm. Wait, was that Stockholm? Okay, that was the ferry. No, we took the ferry. We took the overnight ferry. Ah, I love this image. Um, God, that was fun. Yeah, okay, so I think we started in Helsinki, Finland. And the funny thing is, so at this time, I was going to the New York Institute of Photography. It's a online course, and I freaking loved it. And so one of my projects was architecture. So I was trying to find different architecture. Oh, this one. I love that. Okay. Like, why am I know I shoot dark, but why in the heck am I not getting anything out? Like, okay, so I am not making excuses. I think I think maybe these you know what it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. These are backups. The edited, I can't believe this. All right. This just dawned on me why these all say they were edited and they are not. And it is because I had a new catalog. These were in another catalog. And when I updated it, one of my SD drives that I had the photos in stopped working. So, hi, Penny. Good to see you. So I've changed, put all of my stuff, Lightroom classic stuff, onto another external hard drive, backing everything up. And that's how come the edits aren't coming up. If I plugged in my other hard drive that I got to work, all the edits would come out. Like, if this is JPEG, no? That's what's happening. Okay, are we still? Yeah, that card needs to get removed. All right, so we're in Scandinavia, Finland. How you doing, Penny? Oh, Penny! You're here, so I'm assuming? How long was your power out? That was you, wasn't it? That lost your power? We just got it back yesterday, so from Saturday last week to Wednesday. I am so sorry. Dang. But I'm happy it's back. I am happy it's back. That sucks. Oh my gosh. We stayed. Okay, where's that? That's gotta be. Oh, Kirchheim Bolanden. Okay. In Helsinki, we actually stayed in a hotel that used to be a prison. The Wi-Fi sucked. The prison walls were so thick. Yeah. Converted from a prison into a hotel. Kind of fun though. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's scroll down a little bit. Let's do a landscape. Oh, not a good picture, but look at this wind farm. Why is that so noisy? ISO 1000. Okay. We took the ferry to Bergen, so let's get into that. That's very Greek, Roman looking. I went to a moose farm outside, I'm not even going to pronounce it, like Sweden. We have a reindeer farm, like a free range reindeer farm that we're going to go to when we go to Sweden. How much time did you do in prison? Hyena. Reindeer farms, that sounds wonderful, but they're so big. You're supposed to be able to walk among them? Hold on. Oh, by the way, we're gonna do a quick tangent here. Bonnie Tyler, rest in peace. People on other streams have been talking about it, and I was like, wait a minute. I can't place who that is. So I Googled, and yeah, total eclipse of the heart, holding out for our hero. So, Welsh singer-songwriter, rest in peace. Just wanted to make sure everybody was aware. Wow, why are you so small? Hi, Jack. Jack, I apologize. I have not gotten back to you yet. So I'll give it to you right now. Let me see if I can show this. All right. All right, so the itinerary that Mrs. Shawn came up with is, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce this, reindeer encounters, drive 15 minutes to Yukyaks. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Visit the Nuti Sami Sida Open Air Museum to walk among free roaming reindeer and enjoy an open fire outdoor fika, and then drive to the airport. So we're going to do that. That's going to be on day 8 of our Sweden trip. The the nudie salami. You're out next week. Yes, I'm leaving Thursday and will be gone until the following Friday. That's not the Sweden trip. I'm going to the States next week. Jack, your stream was wonderful last night, and I rewatched. I had to turn it off live about halfway through, so I rewatched it this morning, and the only critique, and this isn't on you at all because you didn't have control over this, is I know how when you stream, you also like to teach. You like to show your workflow and a little bit of the process. Now, the conversations that you and Jacob had were great. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It just overshadowed a tiny bit of techniques that you were doing and sharing. But overall, that's not your fault because Jacob was talking, and I'm not taking it away from Jacob because he's the host with the most. And but it was great. I loved everything that you did. So yeah, good job. Jacob is Aunt Blabby. Okay, here's I'm gonna put it this way, Devlin, and you know what, hold on, you don't need to look at my big face. Here's what I'm gonna say about that is when you have a guest who is not a streamer, or they're new to streaming, or for that matter, they are we can use reflective removal. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. It's great. He's a great host for that. Now when you have a streamer on with like Jack, or even Tim has said before in the past when I've been on with Tim, is he jokes afterwards. He's like, I love it when I have a streamer on because that means I don't have to do anything. I don't have to talk. I don't have to ask questions. It's just, you guys know what you're doing. You take care of it. So I think having that balance. So Jacob is perfect. I agree. Jack does put a lot of process in our normal streams. Yep. Jack says, yeah, it's Jacob's show. I just can't see the chat replay for some reason. Neither could I on YouTube anymore. Me neither. It was gone. If I missed anything and got no notes back from the mods, which sucks for me, I don't know what happened yesterday. When I turned it on, the chat wasn't there for me either. And in fact, please hold. No, yes, we were all enthralled. I agree because there was really good conversations. Where are you? Here you go. Okay, it's muted. Good. Chat's there now. What? It was not there this morning when I was watching it, and I'm at, what am I at? I'm at just at the end. Yeah, it was not there this morning when I rewatched it. This guy is great. I like the popsicle dude. I like that. I really... Let's get to this. Let me turn off. Really like this guy. This was on point. Really liked it. The way it turned out. Let me find right there. So good. It was all my off-color commentary that's gone now. Probably Devlin. Okay, we don't have to linger on me on my stream. I just didn't know if something bad happened. No, it did not. I have no problem, Jack. You know I am here to support the community and everybody within it. So if you've got a question, I've never had chat removed. I've never seen it like that this morning, but it's back. Go chat. Jack, check the chat and see if it's back. Okay, what am I doing? We're gonna try the, I saw these pieces and loved it. What? Devlin? All right. If only I was using a pen tablet. Okay, let's go ahead, hit D for develop, and let's get into our remove and remove reflections. Let's apply to this. See how this goes. 55 seconds, holy cow. Oh, I do have it set to best. You know, I suppose I only need to scroll back further to find some bad photos. This image represents one reason I don't like the ocean. Nightmare fuel. Poop soup. Ugh. Wow. I got a picture of me. So that's the reflection. That's without the reflection. That's so good. That is so good. That's the before. That's the after. Wow. Wow. All right, let's jump into here. Let's go ahead. Again. Bring in some whites. Boom. This feels blue to me. Oh, that's way too yellow. Yeah. Wow, that looks really blue on screen. That looks on OBS. Wow, that looks really blue. Oh, that's horrible. We can call that good. All right, I want to do one more of these. Get out of full screen. All right. Hyena. Hyena, yes. Let's do this one really quick. That's I can't show that on stream. I'm sorry. We're moving on. And let's do this one instead. Okay. It's funny because I know we're on Twitch, but I'm also on YouTube. So and Facebook for that matter. So I'm trying to be a little careful and not get in trouble. I mean, I'm so used to being on Behance that like there's no way I would ever show that on Behance. Oh, just as a reminder to everybody, Adobe Live is no longer on Behance, and what is happening here? I have no idea. None. No clue. But if we jump over here, you're going to see our schedule for today. So it's got now, Annika's gone, which I think Annika, okay, that was 9 hours ago. Okay, so we've got Jacob and MacDeal. There's no Maxine stream today. I didn't think there was. Anyway, if there's if this actually plays on Behance, there's not going to be a chat. Just so you know, get used to going over to YouTube. So just as a reminder, the schedule this week has been a mess. Okay. It didn't do... It did an okay job. We still have this up here. They need to take down that live page. But do they, Jack? I mean, if you want to search for old streams, I'm afraid it's going to go away the same way the Daily Creative Challenge streams and asset pages went away. Stop putting up events there at least. I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. I think it's a huge mistake that they took down the Creative Challenge stuff. All right. It didn't do a great job. It did not do a great job. I don't know what that is, but the other one turned out better. All right. Now, come on, let's get to some fjords. Fjords, please. Okay. What was I thinking? No, okay, we're sharp. Just doesn't look it there. In my Jack opinion, I think they did that to try and push the career resources area, but that's basically dead now too. I was excited for where it was going. Anybody new here that doesn't know what we're talking about, on Behance, they've got resources, and it's to help you create, to have a creative career. And so it's really super simple to do. You have a series of courses. Let's jump here. Career guides. So in the past, it had something whereas, oh, watch, all you have to do is watch like one video, I think it is. You can see what's happening here. And then once you watch one video, you can go over to the commissioned projects, and you can see all of these commissions. So notebook cover design using Adobe Firefly, pays $1,000 US. Sticker and sticker sheet design. Why are all of these Firefly? Photoshop beta, a splash screen beta, ends in 22 days for $2,000. Pin button badge set for Adobe Campus leaders. T-shirt design. Adobe Next back to school. Firefly credit scratch card design. Okay. And then you also can take a look at the past commissions that they had going on. Like the 99U New York City photography. Very cool. Pride Fest. Nice. And once you end up doing that, you can actually become an apprentice. Let's see, you can apply to be an apprentice at different companies. Creative apprenticeship. So I was actually pretty excited about this. You got to get your Behance up to date. You have to have a minimum of 3 projects. Connect to PayPal or Stripe. It doesn't even have watch the videos anymore. That's gone. Then do complete an Adobe Commission project and then apply to open positions. I was excited about this. I was taking part. It used to have like a little place, maybe is it my home? That I watched videos or something. Thought it had, I guess that's gone now. Yeah, I was excited about that. So it's still up and running. It's just not being talked about as much publicly. But be aware. Okay. You have to be, I think, US, Canada, maybe the UK, something like that. Come on. Where are we? Oslo. Oh, is this? This is such a freaking cool park. If anybody goes to Oslo, you have to go to this park. This is an amazing sculptor. Absolutely great. It's amazing. So this whole park is full of all of these statues, and they're freaking amazing. They're just great. I walked on. Oh, you walked on Opera House. Okay, Hyena, have a great day. Yeah, UK is included, but last time I looked, all the UK commissions are a bit naff. Hyena, thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your day. So these are all just massive sculptures. So good. I love this one. Kid's kicking the kid. And a beautiful park. But these are just truly amazing. And then the fountains. Then you have this. This is just I am stunned. Damn seagulls. This tower. Just wow. All marble. And there. Just amazing. So if you ever go to Oslo, you got to check that out. All right. Still trying to get to the fjords. We never went on top of the Opera House. Caroline says, "Oh, that tower is amazing." It absolutely is. Yeah. We never went down to the Opera House. I don't think we had time. Like, I don't think it was scheduled per se. What is going on here? Oh, okay. I do not remember where this is, but my God, look at this mural. Oh, City Hall. No, this is where they hold the Nobel Peace Prize. When they give it. Wow. And then the Fram. We saw a lot of ships. Oh, I don't know if Stian is still here. Here's your Viking ship, Stian. It was so big in a small room. Okay. Oh, see, I was thinking, we're there June 23rd. Is that Midsummer's Eve? I think it is. No, yeah. Where the heck's the fires? Wait, did I not? Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, they light it on fire. Yeah, but no, but yeah. Well, Stian brought it up about this. And I was like, okay. I mean, there was a ton of people there. Okay, now we're back on the train. Getting up into the snow. Come on. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a question. Now, I'm on a train. I'm shooting through the window. Midsummer can either be the summer solstice or the 24th or both if you feel like it. I wonder if remove reflection will remove this rainbow cast. I don't think it will, but we're gonna try it. Let's go to remove. Let's apply. See if we get it, if it'll work. I'm getting low on water. It'd be kind of cool if it worked, because I mean, it is a reflection. Kinda, maybe, sort of, shooting through a window. Can't remember if I was on a bus or a train. Maybe decontaminate? Okay. That didn't work. Yeah, there's no reflection there. There's no... Let's turn that off. The D... I have that. Whoa, where's all... Oh. The chromatic aberrations? No. Yeah, it's a good sky. It's I don't know. I don't know what to do here to remove it. I mean, you can see like all of the images. Like, that one's really bad. Yeah. Remove wires on that one. Frustrating. We were on a train. Is that from a polarized window? I'm assuming it is. I don't know 100%. But I mean, you can see as we're going up the mountains, like it's just... But must have not been that cold. I didn't have a hat on. I look so young. No gray. There was just a little bit of water little bit of rain, little bit of mist coming off the waterfall. Oh, they had that singing woman. Still don't get what the hell that was about. Okay, we're trying to get to fjords. Got about 15 minutes before we maybe do the doodle game. I don't know. Up to you, chat. All right.
Zero variable just redeemed doodle game.
Well, thank you there, Oliver. Is that a freaking house? Jeez. All right. Those are some vicious skies. I like it though. Let's go ahead, hit D for develop really quick. Let's do this. Let's get in. Let's remove that. Actually, remove that. Thank you very much. Let's go into our crop. We're going to grab our angle. We are going to make this straight. Perfect. Checking our edges out. Can remove. Oh, I like it. I like it. We can close that down. Let's get into our basics. Let's hit. Let's try first an adaptive color. Not bad. And I am seeing a whole lot of dirt, dust, and other things. Oof. Wow. Well, let's see how it will work here. Missed one down here. Whoops. That is... Okay. Let's go ahead, update that. Good. Let's get back into our basics. Now, if I wanted to, and I may want to do this, because we're going to see what we can get out of the mountains. So let's go ahead. We're going to grab our masking. Let's do a landscape, please. And it's got our sky, our mountains, and the vegetation. I don't know why that is. Our water. Yeah, let's grab the water just in case. And snow. That's a new one to me. Snow. Interesting. Let's do that. Okay. Let's create those masks. So starting out with the snow, I suppose, if you want to brighten it up, give it a little bit of white. Nice. Nice. Okay. Mountains. I really don't want to mess with the sky at all. I'm digging the sky. We're going to play with this a little bit differently. Let's open up our shadows. And this is just screaming for dehaze. One second. My family in Iowa are getting chatty. Chatty. Ooh, I like that. Now, major problem. We need to actually take our mountains. We have to subtract. So we're going to go ahead and subtract. Let's go back to... We could do a color range. Yeah. That's probably... Or not color range, luminance is probably the smartest. So let's select that. That'll take all of our snow out, which is good. Perfect. 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 Okay. Now we can keep playing here. Didn't want green snow. There we go. We needed some clarity there. It's just not, I'm not getting kind of the pop I want. I'm starting to dig that. I think we lost. Let me get back into our snow. Kind of lost any type of depth contrast between the sky. All right. Not 100% happy with it. Kind of wondering if I was bracketing these. Dang bird. I know some of these I was bracketing. Jeez. Wasn't bracketing very much, was I? Wonder if I was doing probably a half a stop. Yeah, I was. Shawn, you big dummy. All right, I tell you what, I am gonna go get some water. I'm gonna take a quick break. These dogs are harassing me to go for a walk, so I guess I'll see you in the Discord. See you, Jack. Thanks for showing up.
Clever Devlin just redeemed hydrate.
It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. All right. So I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be right back and we will start the doodle game. So everybody hang out. Be back in a second. Thank you for the dance party, Devlin, Elena, Caroline. Is that Caroline? Did I say? Yeah, Caroline. I see you there. All right. So, anybody new here? Let's go ahead. I should have started opening Photoshop. Oops. Anybody new here? We end the stream playing the Doodle game, which is a redeem on Twitch. But if you are on Facebook, Facebook or YouTube, please play. What we do is I have a generator and I try to draw whatever the Pictionary thing generates and chat guesses what it is. What do we have here? Work locally with the remove tool. Okay, as I talked about, it's been updated. Enhance reflection removal, good. We saw good results from that in Lightroom. Check generative credits, okay. Hi, Vikram. All right, we're up to speed. Thank you. Thank you. Let's open up this file. What was this? Oh, fresh water. Fresh water. Let's go ahead, group that, turn that off. We are going to get a new layer. All right, let's jump over. Yeah, let's shut down Lightroom Classic. How you doing, Vikram? Today I'm going to be drawing with my mouse since I'm on my laptop. And I think we are ready to go. It's not going to be cheese. I repeat, it is not cheese. I don't even know if we've done this one before. So simple. Okay, we've got everything set up. We're good to go. Here we go, people. That's a bad line. Oh, we're not even going to do that. Are we ready, chat? Oh. Devlin Worship? That's funny. Okay, let me do it again. Shapes, religions. We're on easy. Caroline, I'm gonna give it to you. It's not Starlight, it's Star. It's just Star. The shooting star. No, it's just a star, a shooting star. Not just Star. Oh, Caroline. Now you guys are just messing with me. Disastrix. Oh my god. This was easy. This was just easy. Ah, you really got me questioning myself already. Maybe this was a bad idea. Okay, medium. Oh my gosh. Okay. Forgot it was easy. It was. Now we're on medium. Oh, you know what? This was a mistake. This was a mistake. Absolute mistake. We're gonna do this different, people. Keep going, Shawn. Keep going. I haven't even drawn the thing yet. Plant pot, trash can. Oh, jeez. I'm starting over. Hold on. No, no. Yep, delete that layer, please. Oh my gosh. Wasabi. A bento box? Beans? Foosball. Okay. Now I'm actually going to draw the thing. Devlin. That was the worst and longest thing to do to get around to tongs. That was so dumb on my part. Okay, I'll do better, chat. I'll do better. Could you not just have drawn the tongs? What fun is that? Okay. Whoa. We're gonna go up to hard. Oh, this will be easy. Okay. All right, chat. Here we go. For whom? Copier paper. I will give it to you, Vikram. Vikram, I will give it to you. Come on. Optometrist. I'll give it to you. Good job, Vikram. All right. Now let's go really hard. Oh. Huh. Optometry. Is it the same? Yeah. Huh. No, it's not. Okay. General, hello. A 737. Jumbo private jet. Contrails. Speed. You guys are getting there. Swift takeoff. Jet. Travel. Move. Ascent. Flight. Elevate, take off, flight path. Caroline. Oh, it's a tie. It's a tie. Caroline and Oliver. Got it. It's a tie. Bam. Flight. Flight. Good job. Flight. Ah, cell phone charger. Was that a freaking... Ooh. Oh. You've got two. You have, Caroline. You're killing it. Okay. All right. I think I know what to do here. Maybe. Okay, I'm doing a little bit of cheating here. That's okay. Oh, wait. Get back here. I need to make a new layer. Topping Etna mashed potatoes, sled, lava. Actually, take that up to 100 is the fill. Mist. Fog. Fog. Good job. Vikram got it. Well. Oh, I thought that was the sea. It is water. Velvet fog. All right, let's go ahead. Let's group both of those. Fog. Okay, really hard. I don't know about this one. Okay, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try. This is going to be hard because I have no idea what the heck to do here. None. All right, making sure we've got everything back to normal. There we go. All righty. This guy is derpy. And it's okay. Are we getting spam? Self-portrait? No, there's hair. This guy's got some hair going on. A little bit of helmet head. All right. Self-awareness, tidy, neatness. Well, with that hair, no. Dandruff, hair loss, twinsies. Well, but they're not. Identical? One? No, I flipped it. See? They're different. Siblings, identical. Opposite. What do you... Bros. Don't bro me unless you know me. Mirror image? Mirror? Evil? Haha. Supposedly we each have one. Non-identical, a reflection, mirrored. Reflection, no, it's not a reflection. I honestly have no, oh my God. E. Ooh, first time chatter coming in. E Nitro, E. Entropy cat, doppelganger. E, oh my God. E, welcome in. First time chatter and coming in strong. Oh. Bam. To be or not to be, that is a serious question. Serious.
E_Tropycat just followed.
Welcome in. Coming in strong. Okay. Coming in strong. Amazing. I honestly, I had no idea what else to draw for that. None. I mean, all of you, chat was getting around it, but the doppelganger. I applaud you. Okay. What time is it? We've got time for a couple more. So let's kick it back down to hard. You will not believe this. Okay, hold on. You won't believe this, chat. This is not gonna count. Okay. Chat, are you ready? Mirror. Oh. E squared. Why did mirror come up for that? And I spelled it wrong. Odd out. Look at that. We're okay, that doesn't count. That's too easy. Oh my gosh.
Entropy_cat just followed.
Well, thank you for the follow. And my doppelganger is here too. I see that. I gotta say, I like your pink cat. Just because it's hard to see the blue cat. But I like the pink cat icon. Thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated. First time chatter. Entropy cat. At least, okay. Umacorn, hello. Entropy cat, how did you find us? All right, we're doing, let's see. Okay, we're doing not mirror. Oh, that's easy. I looked for you. You looked for me. Okay. Well, then welcome in. I didn't realize I was worth looking for. How you doing, Devlin? How you doing? All right, here we go, people. This is gonna be a bad drawing. I can tell you right now. Rick! I believe it's entropy. Entropy. Police, welcome back. Good to see you. Still remember me? I remember you. How you doing? Oh, geez, Umacorn. Umacorn's like, get on with it. Come on, it's a truck. Ooh, that's bad. Okay. All right, Umacorn got it. Truck. That's not the answer though. So that's not where truck goes. Anyway, Ben's a truck stop. That's a horrible truck. Who the hex? Truck stop, truck stop. Truck stop. Truck stop. Good job, Uma. Good job. Truck stop. All right. Here we go. Unless this is a complete catastrophe, this might be the last one. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Let me think about this. Chat, this is gonna kill me. This is. Oh. If. I don't know how to draw this. I honestly, tsunami, earthquake, I could draw all that stuff. Compromise. Compromise. I don't know. what to do there. Compromise. So we're not doing it. Let's pick another one. We've done this one. Oh no. This is one of the first ones that we did. And it was mayhem. Done that one. We've done that one. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I don't know if we've done this one. This is gonna be fun. Mayhem. 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 Devlin. Devlin. Okay, let's get a new layer in here. And first off, a diamond. Jewels. Okay. Gemstone, princess cut. Diamond. Amber. Diamond tree. Maple syrup. What is another word for that? Compromise. Amber. What? Molasses? No, but what? What comes from the tree? Sapphire. Sap. Yes. Devlin got it with sapphire. So, yep, Umacorn got it. Trying to get you to think of the letters, the first letters. Sap, a diamond, sapphire. Nice. We've got Devlin. Sapphire. True. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with it. I'm not a illustrator. Okay, we're gonna do another one. That was fun. That one was fun. It's a good way to guide us. I like it. Oh, thank you. Sometimes it doesn't work. Not gonna lie. Oh, this is gonna be easy. This is gonna be easy. Okay. hard to draw without a bluish thing. Oh. An elbow, arm wrestling. A gauntlet puppet. Oh my gosh, Rick got it. Rick got it with puppet. Rick. Bam. I like how I reversed engineered that so you knew it was an arm. Many different ways I could have gone with that. Okay, one more. That was, we have to end on really hard. That was just hard. Puppet. Okay, really hard. How can I get you to say this? Oh, it's a scandal, Devlin. It's scandalous. Oh, how can I do that? How can I do that? Okay. I think... All right, here we go, people. Diorama coach. Netflix projector. Cool. Yeah. Low. Freeze. Okay. Yes! Umacorn! Umacorn! Oh. I am taking that. I am taking that. Con. Oh my gosh. Okay, aircon. I know. I've heard you talk about people say, call it aircon. We don't. Americans don't. So if I could get air condition, I knew we could get to con, aircon. And I'm taking that. I am taking that. Con. Oh my gosh. Uma, great job. Bam, Uma. Cool as the air conditioner on a hot summer day. Life support. Get him 5, love 3, Uma. What the heck? Cheers, Uma. Good job. Good job. Oh, why do we get a boo, Rick? Rick, why am I getting a boo? No. No. Are you saying I'm dumb? Rick, if you want me to do another one, all you have to do is ask nicely. Could have drew corn. No, corn's not con. Aircon. And aircon is 2 words. Air con. It's not 1 word. So I take aircon. I'm not trying to get the 3 letters. Aircon. I'm trying to get you to say con. Bill Shatner yelling. Absolutely not. Just say please, Rick. All you gotta do is just say please. Draw a room full of people dressed as wizards. Do you know how much longer that would have had to take? I'm leaving this up here. Heartfelt sleep music. Hello. That is a long name. Welcome in. We are just finishing up a game of Pictionary in which Uma got con by the distaste of some people in chat. Is the hatred coming towards me because I accepted Uma's the word is con. That's all I need to get is con. Vikram, you have to say please. Heartfelt, I don't understand what you're doing. Heartfelt, so at the end of my streams on Twitch, I have a redeem that if chat would like to play a game of Pictionary, I have a Pictionary generator. And by the way, I am not an illustrator. I'm a photographer. Shawn doesn't understand what he's doing either. No hatred, but you deserve a red card. Okay, Rick, do you see right there? Vikram said please. And then I go through and I draw it and chat guesses. So we had Puppet. We had Sapphire. We had Truck Stop. So that's what we're doing. And Vikram has asked, please. So we're going to do one more last one. Let's jump over here and let's hide. So you can't see it, Rick. Looking at you, Rick. We're going to go hard. Huh. Okay. This is going to be a tough one. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. All right. Trolling. Oh, that was a good one. Swap. illumination. Summer, photosynthesis, heat wave, sunlight, environmental percentage, pressures. Climate change. Umacorn, I am going to take that. I am going to take humidity. Devlin has it spelt right, but I will take spelling errors from this. Humidity. Humidity. I'm going to give that to Devlin, to Uma. Humidity. Bam. I'm impressed. I gotta say, I'm impressed. So as soon as we can know we're getting to the percentages, humidity. And Devlin, good job for you too. And Rick, are we good now? Are we good? Let me know. Yo, let's play another game. Play. Wordle? Those typing lessons are paying off, Uma. I've already done it. I've already done Wordle. That wouldn't be any fun. And that is Umacorn. Umacorn does it. We're always good, Shawn. Thank you, Rick. Thank you so much. Anyway, I have to end the stream. I'm going to be live with Jack, and let me see what we're doing. Jack and I on the Firefly Discord. We will be live in less than 2 hours, hour and a half. If you are on, where am I going? Firefly. There we go. By the way, huge shout out to Tim. I'm gonna give. I don't know if I'm supposed to show this or not, and I don't care. I'm not gonna show that. All right, let's see what we're doing. Where are we? Not members, not channel events. What are we doing? Tie-dye. Today is tie-dye. Okay, cool. Tie-dye. Oh my God, I forgot yesterday's stream with Jack. It was really good. It was really good. Tim created a bot. For those of you in the Discords, Tim or Dupug? Tim. Not the same person. Tim Mobest. The best. Tim created a bot. As people that, if you're part of Discord, you've seen these picture spams coming up for Mr. Beast and all this other crud. And Tim has created a bot to battle that. And it's working. It's freaking awesome. So the bot has been put into most, if not all, of Adobe's Discords. But if you come across a Discord, like maybe the UK Discord or something like that, Adobe Discord, let us know if it needs that. Please let one of the moderators know from the other Discords. But it's been a huge success in Firefly and also Express. So thank you so much, Tim. Daytor, have a great day. Caroline, take care. Have a great day. Thank you for being here. We are going to raid. I have been making friends. So we're going to raid as a thank you to people. So if you are on Discord, stick around. Or if you're on Firefly, That's so clever, Tim. It is. And the funny thing is, it's really, really smart how Tim figured it out. Twitch, thank you, Oliver. So, because if you are trying to post images, you can't ban posting images, or you can't ban posting multiple images. You have to figure out a different way. And Tim did. So good job, Tim. Okay, everybody, I will be back Tuesday, so make sure to come on back. We are going to raid the main fishermen, doing a lobster up in Maine, and that's what we're going to do. So everybody, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay creative, and just be nice. Make sure to check out all the streamers this weekend, and I will be in chat. Thank you everybody for being here. Take care, and we'll see you later.